Good afternoon. Welcome to Crossroads Community Church in Bedford, Indiana. I'm Eric Ivy. I'm here with Jim Holtzclaw. Together, we are Minotaur Streaming, and we are bringing you some IBL ProAm Gold Cup basketball action today. And the two teams competing will be BBB and the Tropics, and it will be our first look all season. We saved the best for last, Jim. This is the last week of the regular season, and so we saved the Tropics for last.
Yeah, we're going to do it on the beach this time.
Yep.
With the big belly boys.
And then in the second half of this doubleheader, we will see the Bedford Blue Demons take on the basketball team, who we have also not seen yet this season. And then we will have seen them all.
Let's just hope that their basketball skills are more creative than their naming.
Right. Yeah.
The way they name their team.
They could have really messed us up and called themselves,
baseball team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have.
So while we wait for things to get started, let's slap the BBB roster up. We do not have a roster for the Tropics, but they do have their names written on the backs of their shirts, so we will try to catch that as best as we can. For BBB, number 0 is Nate. Just Nate.
Yeah. Just Nate.
We've been calling him Nate, just Nate, because we don't have a last name for him for, 3 or 4 times.
That's what his coach said.
We've shown BBB games and never have given us a last name for Nate. So it's Nate, just Nate. Number 1, he actually came and talked to us before the game. I've been mispronouncing his name. I've been calling him Kyjuan Johnson. He said, that's not how my first name is pronounced. It's actually pronounced John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. And no.
We'll go with the second option, which is
Kyjuan Johnson. All right, so my apologies.
Have a good game, Kyjuan. No disrespect. We're just, you got a KY. We're thinking,
Right.
Kai.
Yeah.
But nope, it's Key.
Yep. Number 2, Austin Mosier. Number 3, Dawson Irwin. Number 8, Cruz Sanchez. Number 22, Chris Haste. Number 30, Josh Parker. Number 33, Jayce Skinner. And number 55, Braxton Barrett. And we've got for the Tropics, we've got a Swervo, a Ray, a Woody. What else do we got?
We got a tater right there.
Oh, yeah, there's a tater.
Yeah,
tater salad.
Which one's gravy?
I don't know.
Tater salad.
Is he related to Ron White? I
don't know.
So we'll try to glimpse those names as they come flying by. They are written pretty largely. So.
They are. All their uniforms are uniform.
Yeah. Bats. There's another one. There's Tater.
Tater's number 3.
And
Bat 21.
It'll be Jayce Skinner doing the tip-off for BBB.
And Jayce has got some legs. We've seen him in a couple games
before.
Yeah. Got some hops.
He is on the tentative roster for the Indiana Shuckers, a new ABA team. If you listen to our morning doubleheader. Oh, don't you make that basket because, oh, no. Now we're going to have to switch the graphics. We guessed wrong. Darn it, Tropics.
We figured out that, yeah.
So if you watched the morning doubleheader, or you're going to go back and watch it, we interviewed Scotty Millette, who not only runs the IBL ProAm, but he also owns and will coach the Indiana Shuckers. And then later in the morning doubleheader, we talked to Coach James Dub Washington, who is the owner and head coach of a brand new ABA team out of Columbus, Indiana, the Indiana Kings. And we are hoping to snag the new head coach of the Hoosier State Instigators, Jill Dobbs. She is in the building. We asked a member of the Instigators staff to send her our way. They just wrapped up a game. They have a game's break, and then they play again. So hopefully we can talk to her and learn about the Instigators.
And we also figured out that the first one who scores is the home team.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn you, BBB.
Yeah. Layup up and good. And the Tropics are out in front 4-2.
No coming back from that.
No. We were perfect this morning, but so far we're 0 for 1 in the afternoon games.
Sure, Jayce, that's now you score.
Right, yeah. Jeez, thanks, Jayce. Bats brings the ball up the floor for the Tropics. Woody giving him some help with a screen. Throws it over to Ray. Ray's looking around for some help underneath to Woody. Woody thinks about shooting, decides against it, kicks it over to a teammate. Shot is up, shot is good. And that was Swervo. He's a member of the X-Men, little known fact about Swervo. And he's very swervy.
Okay.
Jayce Skinner lays it up. You know, we've been massacring names all day. Why, you know, why spare BBB and Tropics?
Yeah. See if anybody's berserking in this game.
Shot is up and good by the Tropics. It's 8-6, 17.5 minutes left to play in the first half. In the IBL ProAm, we play 2 20-minute halves with a running clock. Braxton Barrett looks at his teammate, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt Johnson, also known as Kyjuan, and says, man, I am not 2 feet taller than I am, and you threw it way over my head.
Yeah.
So
well, they'll settle down and start getting it going. Yeah, so, BBB's got a good record. They've only lost 1 game, and the Tropics, I believe, just won their 3rd of the tournament. So
we watched them win a thriller by 2 against the Showtime Lakers in the game during our break. Yeah, it was fun to watch.
There's just Nate.
Yep.
Back to Skinner.
Skinner shoots. Skinner scores. All tied up 8-8. So we play 2 20-minute halves with a running clock. And then in the final 2 minutes of the contest, the clock stops on any whistle. So, and IBL ProAm plays by NCAA rules. And now you're all caught up.
All right.
Woody underneath. Oh, ball comes free. BBB reels it in. Braxton Barrett, to be specific. Braxton brings it up the floor, kicks it over to Chris Haste. Haste fires up a three-pointer. It won't go.
Oh, we had plenty of time to look at that one.
Rebounded by Swervo of the X-Men and the Tropics. He brings the ball up the floor. Over to Bats, I think. Yep, that's Bats. Oh. His layup won't go. Rebounded by Braxton Barrett.
Good drive by Bats. Just needs to finish that. Don't get too cute with the lay-in.
Nice defense there by Tater. Messes up Jayce Skinner's layup attempt. And here come the Tropics. Ray with the ball. He fires up a 3. Nope. Won't go. Braxton Barrett with the rebound.
Have we figured out whether that's tater salad or tater chip or tater?
No, I don't know. I'm thinking tater salad's already taken.
Yeah,
by
that's
Ron
a thing.
White. So we'll maybe
tater chips.
Tater chip.
Too generic.
Well, yeah, we'll have to figure something out.
Yeah, you can't eat just one.
You're right.
Oops.
Woody picks off the pass, and it's Tropics ball. Tropics with a 10-8 lead. Ray brings the ball up the floor.
Yep, a lot of these guys are playing with their nicknames. How do you think Woody got his?
I don't know. He's not a woodpecker.
I bet there's a story behind that one.
Yeah, because we saw the woodpeckers earlier today.
There's Nate with the drive.
Yep. Nice play there by Nate, just Nate.
Yeah, if Nate hasn't figured it out, we've given you a last name. It's just Nate.
Right, yeah. Drive to the basket. I think that was Bats. And he shoots and scores. We'll see as he comes by. Yes, it is Bats. 12-10, Tropics in the lead. BBB with it. This is Kyjuan Johnson. He fires
nice
up
shot,
a 3
Kyjuan.
And buries it.
Nice shot, Kyjuan. That was a smooth left-handed shot.
Cruz Sanchez with the assist on that one. Swervo, no. Swerves a little bit too much, and his shot won't go in. Rebounded by Nate, just Nate. Nate fires up a jump shot. Too much mustard. Rebounded by Swervo. He's going to need some help. There he gets it from Woody. Back over to Swervo. Swervo flying down the court.
Oh, good follow-up.
Yes,
but
that was
wouldn't happen
Bats.
Again. That was Bats,
Yep. And Kyjuan Johnson, his layup won't go. He looks at the rim like, are you serious?
How did I miss that? How did I miss that? They gave me the announcer jinx because I told him how my name was pronounced.
Right, yeah.
No.
Bats with the offensive board and a putback, and it's 16-13.
Just showing you some love, Kyjuan.
That's right. Cruz Sanchez's 3 won't go. It rebounded by Woody. Long pass down the floor. Goes out of bounds. It was last touched, I believe, by Jayce Skinner. And so the ball will stay with the Tropics.
Got Tater over in the corner looking for the inbounds pass.
Yep. Bats at the top of the key with it, guarded by Nate. And now Cruz Sanchez. Over to Ray. Ray drives it, stolen by Kyjuan Johnson. Kyjuan's going to take it coast to coast. Boy, he's got some speed.
Nice.
Lays it up and in.
Nice lay in. And from what I've seen, he's a lefty, so he was shooting with his predominant hand on that one. It looked pretty smooth.
Nice. Ray with the alley-oop attempt. Nate says no, sir. Knocks it away. Reeled in by Woody underneath the Bats. Bats shoots and scores. And 18-15. Tropics in the lead.
Tropics are not having a tough time running with this BBB team. But,
no.
Big Belly boys are, just making a couple more shots. They're only up by one, but
the Tropics are up by one.
Oh, the Tropics are up by one. Yeah.
Oh, ball comes free, and then Tater steals it back for Tropics. And then Kyjuan Johnson steals it right back.
All right, guys. Where are my cameras out?
Here comes Jayce Skinner, layup up and good.
Or where my finger out, changing cameras. Oh, we're going big this time.
Oh, Nate picks off the very long pass. He brings it up the floor, pulls up at the free throw line, fires up a shot, and buries it.
Yeah, he thought Kyjuan Johnson was down here to catch that long pass.
That's right. No, there's no SH in Kyjuan.
No.
Two more for the Tropics, 21-21. Cruz Sanchez brings it up the floor. Launches a three. Nope, won't go. Rebounded by Ray. Here comes Ray. He's weaving through traffic, takes it coast to coast, shoots and scores.
Nice drive, Ray.
Yeah. Good hustle there by Ray. He gave up some height to Jayce Skinner, but he prevailed nonetheless. Chris Haste brings it up the floor for the boys in pink. And I think he expected Jayce to go one way, and Jayce went the other way.
Yeah, the Tropics are hanging tight here.
Yeah, they are.
They're playing some good D.
Kyjuan Johnson from the three-point land won't go. And I think Tater may have touched it last. The referee agrees, and the ball will stay with BBB. Into Cruz Sanchez. Cruz fires up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded underneath. Whistle on the floor. And I'm not sure what the call was. He's calling it Tropics ball.
We have a disagreement about
BBB's ball.
BBB's ball, yeah.
Okay, not sure what happened there, but
the ref has taken some flack for the call, whatever it was.
I bet he called a jump ball. Now that I think about the sequence of things,
and that would have been BBB's possession.
That'll be an over and back. Doesn't matter if Cruz Sanchez catches up with it or not. Ball goes over to the Tropics.
Going back to half court.
Tropics inbound it. This is Woody with it. Woody fires up a three. It's too far left, rebounded by Sanchez. Sanchez brings it up the floor, thinks about a three, decides instead to give it off to Kyjuan Johnson. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez fires up the three. No. He has not found his three-point groove yet today.
Good hustle, Kyjuan.
Fast break by Ray. And Jayce Skinner off the backboard. Follow-up shot is in and good, but that was a nice defensive play there for the block for Jayce Skinner.
He's got some hops.
Nate brings it up the floor. He shoots and scores.
Nice drive, Nate.
25-23. Tropics still up by 2 as we dip under the 9-minute mark in the first half. Ray over to Swervo. Over to Bats. Bats kicks it out to Woody. Woody fires up a three-pointer. It won't go. Oh, nice rebound and putback attempt by Bats. Swervo comes up with it somehow. He fires up a shot and scores 2.
Yeah, this Tropics team is pretty impressive and kind of surprising starting off this game.
Yes, indeed. BBB looks like they're kind of wondering, hey, what's
yeah,
gotten
you
into
guys
these
weren't
guys?
supposed to be this tough.
Right. Did you guys have some Red Bull before this game or what?
Well, they did have a warm-up game beforehand.
That's true.
And I believe, this is BBB's been sitting for a little while because
they have. They beat Have You Heard earlier today.
Yeah, and that was at what, 11 o'clock?
Yes.
So it has been a little bit of time.
I think it was the 10 o'clock game.
The 10 o'clock.
We were setting up. Yeah.
That is correct.
Long shot there by Woody. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Nate comes up with it after just about everybody on the floor touches it.
Nope.
Tater and Kyjuan crash into each other. Ball goes out of bounds.
Is that Tater holding Kyjuan?
Oh, he was holding Kyjuan up, I think.
Oh, okay.
To prevent Kyjuan from going head first into whatever's down there that we can't see. Bench, probably.
I know there's a brick wall, but
yeah.
Other than that, yeah, there might be a bench over here.
So good sportsmanship there by Tater. Braxton Barrett, reverse layup, goes off the bottom of the backboard. Rebounded by Tropics. Ball over to Ray, over to Woody. And
I think that was Tater with the miss. Yeah, he's not too happy about that.
Yep. Cruz Sanchez with the rebound.
Bad roll. BBB calling timeout.
All right. So with 7:20 left in the first half, Tropics 27, BBB 25. Jim and I will be back shortly. And we're back. Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana, coming out of the timeout. Tropics in white shirts up 27-25 on BBB in pink uniforms. And it appears that Kyjuan Johnson is going to inbound from roughly center court. Tropics putting up quite a battle here. BBB only has one loss on the season. And they're looking to finish out the regular season 9-1, but Tropics are giving them, I think, a little more than they expected.
They're coming out impressive, yeah. They don't look like they're on their second game.
Cruz Sanchez hands it off to Nate. And Nate drives to the hoop, shoots, scores.
Ties it up.
All tied up at the 7-minute mark in the first half. Bats is going to slow things down a little bit for Tropics. As Jim said, Tropics played the game right in front of ours, and so we'll see how conditioned they are. We heard from Coach Dubb of the Indiana Kings that he's looking for well-conditioned athletes, and this will be a good test on the conditioning of the Tropics players.
Yeah, it seems like they're all in both teams. The majority of the guys are in great shape.
Yeah. Jayce to the hoop for two.
Of course, all of them are pretty young, too.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, it's all downhill after you hit 25 or 30.
Exactly. I used to be slender once.
Svelte.
Yeah. I think when I was about 4.
Yeah.
Ray with the ball. He's guarded by Braxton Barrett. Now Nate moves in for the party. Bats fires up a 3. It's no good, but Woody there with the rebound. Cruz Sanchez blocks it, but it's reeled back in by Woody. Long three-pointer up and good, and that was Tater.
That was Tater.
Cruz Sanchez with it. Sanchez fires up a shot, too far right, rebounded by Bats.
All righty, fellas. Yeah, I want to see this Tropics team keep shooting twos. They've missed a couple threes the last trips down the court.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to be shooting threes. You guys just need to keep your lead
Three-pointer up, good.
And just as I say that.
Bat says, you know what, Jim? You don't know anything about me.
I don't know anything about it.
Shoot threes whenever I want to.
You don't know me.
You old man.
Kick your
Nate fires up a shot. A little too much mustard on that one. Rebounded by Tropics. Here comes Tater. Up and good. It looked like he was shot out of a tater cannon on that one.
Yeah, that was a tater cannon. And that was not our buzzer.
Nope, that was on the court next to us. So we continue. Tropics up 35-31 after falling behind very briefly. Ray brings it up. Ray's going to take it all the way in. Shoot, score.
Yeah,
wow.
Ray's played some ball before.
Yeah.
All these guys, they can't be that far out of high school.
Yeah. Bats the ball down, steals it. Long pass down to, is that Tater? Yes, it is.
That's Tater.
Tropics passing it around. This is Ray with it. Ray guarded by Kyjuan Johnson. Ray's thinking about a three, decides, nope, I'm going to take it a little bit closer. And, he escapes from BBB traffic.
He's going to dribble it around for a little while.
But Woody's
nice
there
board,
and gets the putback.
Nice board, Woody.
And we are seeing a lot of good offensive boards here by the Tropics.
Yeah, that's kind of making the frustrating the BBB a little bit. These guys did not, on paper, were not supposed to be this close.
Right. Skinner's shot won't go. Rebounded by Swervo over to Tater. Back over to Swervo, but the ball goes out of bounds.
But then again,
Sanchez throws it in. Okay. Who's got it? Nate. Stop throwing it around so fast, BBB. Goodness sakes.
That's why they play the game.
That's right. Wonder if anybody's ever said that before.
I don't know. Yeah.
Swervo brings it across half court. He fires up a three. No. Rebounded by Braxton Barrett for BBB. Long pass down to Kyjuan Johnson.
Oh.
And just a little bit too long for Kyjuan. Known by his friends as John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Okay.
Ray brings the ball up the floor. It's going to slow things down a little bit. There is no shot clock in the IBL ProAm, so Ray could have taken all afternoon if he wanted to and could keep it away from BBB.
Nice pass.
There is Woody
cleans it up.
Woody is Woody on the spot.
You know, he's not tall, but he's being a tree today.
Yes, he is. I saw where you were going on that one.
Yeah.
You went out on a limb for that joke, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
41-33, ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with BBB. Just under 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Something of a surprising script here so far.
It is.
Nate's shot won't go. That is reeled in by Tater.
You know, and the Tropics just need to play smart. You know, you don't need to just come down the court, shoot up a three that you may hit, you may miss. But at least you get, at least Woody was taking a shot down in the low post.
Yep. Bat spreads his wings and gets down there real quickly, but can't quite steal the ball.
BBB brings it to within 5.
Yep. Here comes Ray. Long pass across the court over to Woody. Braxton Barrett knocks it out of his hands for a steal. Long pass down. Nate reels it in besides the best, despite the best efforts of Bats, if I could talk. And look out, BBB within 3.
Yep, slow it down. Slow down, Tropics. Get some good shots.
Ray gets around Chris Haste, drives it into the hoop, and scores. Approaching the 1-minute mark in the first half. Nate. Oh, goodness. That could not have been. Oh, he's going to call jump ball.
Oh, they're going to call jump ball on that.
So it'll go over to the Tropics. And let's see what the Tropics can do in the last minute. They're up by 5. My guess is they're going to try to use as much of that clock as they can, or I could just be completely wrong. Quick shot up, no good. Rebounded by BBB. This is Sanchez over to Haste. Haste back over to Sanchez. Sanchez fires up a 3, won't go. Braxton Barrett battles for the rebound. Whoa, there's a Tropic all by himself. That is Ray. Layup is up and good. Lead is up to 7. Here comes Haste. No. Whoever. Was that Tater? Yes. I think Tater got a hand on that one. There comes Ray. He shoots and scores again. Look out. 9-point lead for the Tropics.
Well, this is a streaky game.
Yeah, it is. Braxton Barrett's three-pointer won't go. Chris Haste's putback won't go. That shot was not out of his hands before the buzzer. The referee agrees, and we go to halftime with Tropics up by 9 on BBB, 47-38. Jim and I will be back shortly. Welcome back to Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana. As we come out of halftime, Tropics with a shocking 47-38 lead over BBB. This is the first time we've seen Tropics this season, and wow, they're impressive.
Yeah, they're not bad. Not bad at all.
Kyjuan Johnson going to throw it in for BBB. He does so, gives it over to Jayce Skinner. Chris Haste with it, throws it back to Kyjuan. Kyjuan's going to drive to the basket, shoot and score.
Kyjuan. Make me feel bad for calling you Kyjuan.
I know. I'm glad he corrected us, though.
Yeah. No, I am too. If we're mispronouncing anybody else's name, or if anybody whose name we do not know.
Yes.
Tater.
Right.
Then get us your names, get us your rosters, and I think we've got The majority of the rosters. Just there's probably 4 or 5 teams we don't have.
Woody can't get a shot to go. Reeled in by Kyjuan Johnson. He takes it coast to coast, lays it up and in.
Kyjuan, that's the fire we've been looking for. I think the BBB said we're not going to let that first half happen again.
Oh, long range shot there by Tater. Good for 3. Lead is back up to 8.
That was a tater.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
That was a hot tater.
That was a hot tater.
Braxton Barrett underneath. He shoots and scores. Here come the Tropics. This is Ray with it. He runs into the 3 BBB players, gives it off to Tater.
Nice reverse.
Tater shoots and scores. Yeah, Tropics look like a young team.
They do look young. I'd say a lot of them look like they may still be teenagers.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. I mean, once you hit 40, everybody looks like they're about 12.
Yeah. Yep. Braxton Barrett with it. He drives to the basket.
Oh,
it
Braxton
won't go.
Got a block on that one.
Here comes Tater. Oh, spinny move there by Tater. Shot is up. No good, though.
Ooh.
Battle for the ball. That'll be a jump ball that should go over to BBB.
That was a twice-baked tater.
Yeah. Ray and Jayce exchange pleasantries and say, sorry.
This isn't Canada.
I'm not from here, eh? Long shot won't go. Ball goes out of bounds over to BBB. Jim, you mentioned teenagers just a few minutes ago. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish one of my teenagers a very happy birthday. Gabby is 17 today.
Happy birthday, Gabby.
Yeah. She's probably not watching this live stream because
she's not watching Dad on a Saturday afternoon.
No.
But she will watch this in 30 years or so.
Maybe. It's hard to believe that we bought her off the clearance rack at Walmart 17 years ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, she was a scratch and dent model. She's kind of funny looking, drools a lot, and occasionally soils herself. But she's gotten better about that over the last couple years.
Yeah. What do you expect from the sale rack?
Right. Yeah. We did the best we could with the pocket change we had at the time.
Yeah, I was going to say. It was the lint that put you over the top with enough to buy her.
Yes. Yeah. So, I doubt she's listening because for some reason she says her dad embarrasses her all the time. I don't know why.
I don't know.
And but anyway, Gabs, happy birthday. Love you, sweetie, and we'll be home in a little bit to go out to dinner. Meanwhile, BBB has clawed their way back into this one, and Kyjuan
lost the handle.
Just a little bit out of control. 52-50, Tropics in the lead. Cruz Sanchez jumps in there and knocks it away.
Yeah, that's the first we've seen Sanchez coming in the second half.
This is Ray. Did I guess right? Yes. Ha.
Ray.
That is Ray.
What's up, Ray?
Ray over to Bats. Bats underneath Tater. Tater shoots, draws the foul.
Couldn't get the end one.
And he will shoot 2.
Good strong move, though.
Yep. So Tater will go to the line.
Yeah, I say these guys all look like they're in high school. They're probably accountants and just doing this on a Saturday.
Right.
Get away from the kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. Sorry.
Both shots up and good. 54-50. Tropics in the lead. Here comes Chris Haste. Kicks it over to Kyjuan Johnson. Kyjuan hits a three-pointer.
There you go. Drained it. Brings it to within 1.
Ray brings the ball up the court. Jayce Skinner guarding him. Ray's trying to find his way around him. Oh, nice behind the back pass there to, was that Tater? No, it was not Tater. I don't.
Nice drive,
number
Kyjuan.
10. I can't read the back of his shirt.
I'm
not sure we want to.
I don't have
because
my
I
glasses
see it
on.
now.
Oh, you don't want to?
Nope.
Okay.
Underneath to Woody. Woody shoots and scores.
We'll let the folks at home just read it.
Right. Yep.
Now I'm curious. I got to put my glasses on.
Kyjuan Johnson brings it up the floor. Over to Chris Haste. Oh, nope. Chris kicks it out. Who is over there? It was a three-point shot. It was Sanchez.
I just read it. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm not going to burn in Hades for eternity for saying that in a church.
Let's just say he enjoys an English refreshment.
Yes. Ball goes out of bounds. Nope. Initially called BBB's ball, and now he's going to call it Tropics ball. Tropics up by 1. Ooh, long pass. Woody reels it in. Woody over to Bats. Bats navigates through traffic, shoots left-handed, and scores.
Good left-handed layup there. Switch hands. Wasn't going to get that blocked.
14 minutes and counting, and the Tropics.
We got ourselves a game here.
This might be one of the biggest upsets of the season if they can pull this off.
Yeah, this is the first we're seeing the Tropics, and they're not a bad team at all.
No.
Considering they won the last game by – they won the last game by 2
They did win
points.
the last game, yep, by 2. It was an exciting finish, very much back and forth in that one against Showtime Lakers. And that, as Jim said, was their 3rd win of the season.
Jayce Skinner with the 3.
And he gives BBB a lead, 60-58.
Yeah, and Tropics, you don't have to rely on that 3 just yet.
Well, they just proved you wrong again.
Well, it's going to,
Oh, I know.
You're going to hit 1 in 5 or 2 in 5, but still, you start relying on it, and you're putting too much pressure on the 3.
BBB utilizing some full court press. That leaves a shooter wide open. That was Ray. He can't get his 3 to go, though, and it's rebounded by Nate. Just
like so.
Nate brings it up the floor. Ball goes out of bounds. It goes over to Tropics. Tater is going to bring it up. Trying to wall off Jayce Skinner so Tater can get his shot off. He does, but he doesn't make it. So it's still 61-60, Tropics in the lead.
And we're 1 for 3 since I brought that up. Let's see if we get that 2 for 5 or 1 for 5.
Uh-huh. Jayce Skinner from 3.
There you go. Nice turnaround by Jayce Skinner.
Yes, from the black line on the floor. Shoots, make basket, score 2 points. Me no talk. Bats brings it up across center court. Now they're trying to wall off Chris Haste. Woody fires up a 3, and
1 for 4.
Goodness. Maybe just go! There goes Braxton Barrett. That's got to be a foul.
Skid mark on a knee.
Yep.
A little road rash.
Braxton is up. He says, I have about 30% of the skin left on my legs and my arms, but I'm going to stay in this one. Referee gives him a second to maybe find a couple pinky bones that fell out.
Yeah, get your composure.
Yeah. The ball will stay with BBB. 11:40 left. BBB up 62-61.
Nice.
Inbound pass to Jayce Skinner goes off his fingertips.
Good defense by the Tropics.
Yes.
They're a quick team. They are pretty quick.
3-point shot up, no good.
There's your 1 for 5. See, on that, they've got 3 points out of 5 trips.
Yep.
Where they could have had 6 points out of 5 trips, and they would have been tied by now.
Yep.
If they were just 3 out of 5, shooting 60% from 2.
That's almost 95%, isn't it?
It's pretty close. It's somewhere between 12 and 95.
Oh, okay. Oh, ball goes off of Tater's foot and out of bounds. And so it will go over to BBB. The boys in pink are up by 3 as we dip under the 11-minute mark left in the game. Nate with it. Out to Haste. Chris Haste looking for some room. He sends number 10.
He's going to throw it up.
About through the cinder block wall. Number 10 doesn't know why a foul wasn't called. He says, my shoulders dislocated. The guy outweighs me like 3-1. How was that legal? And referee says, well, I'm sorry, maybe eat your taters.
Yeah. And number 10, let's just say he's not a coffee drinker.
No, he's not. Ray with it. Guarded by Nate, just Nate. Ray's going to need some help. Back behind the back pass was ill-advised because Jayce Skinner came in, broke it up. Here comes Kyjuan Johnson.
Kyjuan.
Oh, it just won't go
Kyjuan.
in. He says, you know what? Go in the ball. Or go in the hoop, ball.
Yeah, he's got some good speed. It didn't look like he got a good jump on that.
No. Ray with it. Guarded by Nate, just Nate. Nate, just Nate knocks it down over to Kyjuan. Kyjuan back to Nate. Nate fires a fadeaway jumper. Won't go. Rebounded by Tater.
Yeah, Nate, don't be afraid to pull that one back out. You got a fast break. You lose the handle. The main thing is keep the possession and get some teammates down there so you can set something up.
Nice offensive board there by Bats, and he puts it in for 2.
Yeah.
Keeps the Tropics within 3.
And that's the 2-pointers. They just need to keep getting some 2-pointers.
Yep. Chris Haste with it at the top of the key. Oh, long pass underneath to Nate. Nate kicks it out to Kyjuan. Kyjuan fires up a shot. Nothing but net. 3 points for BBB.
Yeah, Kyjuan's feeling the stroke today.
Yep. Timeout on the floor called by Tropics. Jim and I are going to take a quick break, and we will be back. We're back. Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana. 9 minutes on the nose left to play in this one. BBB has changed their fortune, and they are out now in front by 6 on Tropics, but Tropics aren't done yet. Ooh. Ray's shot won't go. Ball goes out of bounds off of Tater's hands.
Quick pass.
Underneath to Kyjuan Johnson. Kyjuan shoots and scores.
Gets an easy one there.
Wonder if Kyjuan knows that the Indiana Kings head coach and owner is here watching this game. I don't know if Kyjuan is part of the Shuckers, or I would have to look.
I don't think he is. If he's not, Kyjuan get on one of these ABA teams. And, he's got a body built for it.
Absolutely.
Doesn't look like he's going to get pushed around too much.
Three-pointer is up and good. That extends BBB's lead. Nate says, no, sir.
Oh, no shot for you.
Foul is called against BBB. I did not catch the number. Maybe Chris Haste. Or maybe not, because I just saw 2 fingers and I just realized Bats is going to shoot 2. So who knows who the foul was against.
I think that was on Nate.
Okay.
Just Nate.
Oh, not the other Nate.
No.
Okay.
There's only one Nate.
Shot is up. Shot is good. 74-67. And here comes BBB. Cruz Sanchez, to be specific. Throws it over to Chris Haste. Haste fires up a very long 3 for some reason. Tater with the rebound. Here comes Tater. Shoots and scores. 74-69. BBB's lead is down to 5. Tropics aren't done yet.
Yeah, we're still there, and you see how they're getting back into it.
Yep.
It's with the 2.
Chris Haste to the hoop, shoots and scores.
Can't say that was pretty, but effective.
But it was effective, yes. Oh, goodness. Ray reels it in after the ball got away briefly, and that was probably not the best pass to have made.
Over to Nate.
Nate on the fast break, fed by Kyjuan Johnson, and it's 78-69. Tater fires it up from long range and hits it. And the lady we think is head coach Jill Dobbs for the Hoosier State Instigators is downstairs watching this one. I don't know if the message didn't get through to her or if she has listened to us and said, these guys are idiots. I'm not talking to them.
Hell no.
But at any rate, we'll fill in some of the blanks that we would have asked Coach Dobbs. Hoosier State Instigators are based in Fishers, Indiana, and they are holding tryouts on July 23rd at 7 p.m. at their new arena in Fishers, and the name of it completely escapes my brain. But if you look up Hoosier State Instigators on Instagram or Facebook, and they probably have other social media that I'm not aware of.
Nice reverse layup.
You can find all the information about the Hoosier State Instigators tryouts. Three-pointer up and good by BBB. That gives them a little bit of breathing room. Jim and I are very familiar with the Hoosier State Instigators. We used to volunteer for the Indiana Lions, and there are a lot of former Indiana Lions playing for the Instigators. Mm-hmm. And then there are other athletes like Chuck Bloom and JoJo Hart that we have seen multiple times over the years in the ABA. So we're familiar with them, big fans of what they're doing. And they had their inaugural season last year and even secured a playoff win and everything. So they're doing good things in Fishers, and I'm sure they're looking to deepen their bench or their roster, not necessarily their bench. BBB now up by 9. So look them up. We also put a graphic up on Minotaur Streaming's Facebook and Instagram with tryout information for the Instigators, the Indiana Lions, who are in Danville, Indiana, just west of Indianapolis, and Indiana Legends, who are in Newcastle, northeast of Indianapolis. And just as soon as Coach Dub tells us when the Indiana Kings are going to hold tryouts, we will get that posted as well. So athletes, if you are looking for opportunity in the ABA, you've got 4 options here, plus the Indiana Shuckers, based right here in Bedford, who will be an exhibition and fill-in team in this ABA season.
Yeah, so they're getting to be plenty of opportunities for guys who have some talent and want to extend their careers a little bit and play some ball. Yeah, it's hard to lose that competitive spirit,
right,
once you get out of college and start a career and a family and things like that. But most of these guys are all, all have day jobs and play ball on the weekends. That's when the majority of the very rarely will you have games throughout the week. Mm-hmm. I think Lions had one with the Japanese team that came over and
the Shizuoka Gym Rats.
Shizuoka Gym Rats, came over and had 3 guys. They wanted 2 big men. No kidding. Doesn't everybody want 2 big men?
Right. Oh, Kyjuan's shot almost goes
what was that?
Through the underside of the basket. Would that have subtracted 2 points for BBB?
No, but yeah, off the top.
Off the top of the backboard. And
we're
BBB is starting to distance themselves from Tropics. My goodness.
I'm not sure who shot that and from where.
I think it was Chris Haste, and he shot it from Eastern Kentucky, I think.
They said, I didn't even need to get across half court. I'm just going to shoot it from here. Why waste the energy?
Yep. Now he's going to fire another one.
Try it again.
Nope. Won't
go.
Not
so lucky that time.
Rebounded by Bats.
And Chris, just remember, you're on the winning side right now. Don't take too many of those and let the Tropics get back into it.
Right. Yep. Oh, Nate all by himself for the slam dunk. And now it appears Tropics are running out of gas.
Yeah, I think we've come to the breaking point of the Tropics. That was a 1 point lead that quickly went to 19.
Yep. Tater picks it off. BBB's not going to put up any sort of
Oh.
fight. They don't want anybody to get hurt in a game that has gotten away from them. Jayce Skinner with the reverse dunk. Jayce is a tentative member of the Indiana Shuckers, the team that we mentioned earlier. So he is ABA caliber player. Braxton Barrett from midcourt. Oh!
Yeah. Now we're just messing around.
Yep. It was on target, just short. And Tater, what are you doing, Tater? Trying to slam dunk it. Here comes Ray. Nope, Ray can't do it either.
We've broken out into a slam dunk competition. All right, Jayce.
Chris
Let's see
Haste
who
is
else
just standing there. Hey, if
See
you
who
want to
else has
dunk,
got
go
some
ahead.
hoops.
Yep.
No, Chris Haste says I'm.
Oh, he hits another
wow.
one from way downtown.
That's like a Harlem Globetrotter shot. Now, if he closes his eyes and does a hook shot from there,
Yep.
that'll be impressive.
About a minute and a half left in this one. It is a
Oh.
running clock.
Yeah.
20-point lead. now Chris is just being silly.
Yeah, now we're.
20-point
These
lead
guys-
for BBB.
Everybody knows the game is over.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. I guess this is the equivalent the equivalent of a concession.
I think so.
Yeah. All right, Jayce. All right, he's setting something up with Nate. Just Nate.
And Bat says, you know what, we've had enough. We
Oh.
concede. And so BBB avoids the upset. They will finish the regular season 9-1. They will likely be the 2, 3, or 4 seed, depending on how everything else shook out today. And as soon as we find that out, we'll see what the bracket looks like. Final score, BBB 98, Tropics 80. Jim and I are going to take a break. Stay on this live stream because we've got one more game after this one between basketball team and the Bedford Blue Demons. We'll be back. Welcome back to Crossroads Community Church in Bedford, Indiana. I'm Eric Ivey. I'm here with Jim Holtzclaw. Together we are Minotaur Streaming, and we are bringing you some IBL ProAm Gold Cup action this afternoon in the second game of our doubleheader. In the blue jerseys with the blue demon on the front are the Bedford Blue Demons. That seems logical. And the fellas in the black shirts, I think they're all wearing black. Well, one's kind of a dark gray. They are the hockey team. No. They're
Baseball.
the football team.
No.
No. Tiddlywinks team? Basketball team. That's who they are. Yes.
And we don't have a roster for them, so we're going to call them basketball player 24.
Right?
Basketball player.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basketball team wins the tip-off. Shot is up. Shot is good. And does that make us 3 for 4 today, Jim? Yes, it does.
All right, yeah.
It's like going to the casino and betting on red and black.
You are correct.
We got it right 3 out of 4 times today, so I think that's one of our best averages of the day. Shot is up off the side of the backboard for the Blue Demons.
Didn't tip it out far enough.
Here comes the basketball team. They fire up a three-pointer. It's too long.
Oh, jump ball. No, steal.
Blue Demons could really use a win here because they're right in the mix of a big traffic jam in the middle of the standings. So,
we're starting off with some threes already.
Yep. Shot is up. No good. Basketball team still in the lead, 2-0. This is your first IBL ProAm game ever. Then we wonder, where have you been? And we've got a bunch of videos of them here. So subscribe to Minotaur Streaming and YouTube and watch some of those videos. But in the meantime, we will tell you they play 2 20-minute halves with the running clock. And the IBL ProAm plays by NCAA rules. Three-pointer by Blue Demons up. No good. And here comes basketball team. Oh, they tried the alley-oop, but the center just couldn't quite get there in time.
You know, looks like 24's got some skills. He's just, his composure, or the way he gets up and down the court, shows that he's got some skills and he knows it.
Yep.
Yeah, we have not seen the basketball team.
No.
The basketball team this year yet. So
yep. We saved the best for last. We said that about Tropics too, but that was just to make them feel good. So.
Well, that was the best for last because that was the last. Now this is the last.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
The next game will be the last.
Good point.
One after that. It'll be a repeat.
Second free throw won't go. Rebounded by basketball team. 3-point shot. Up and good.
Ooh.
So that puts basketball team up in front, 7-0. And bringing it up to the floor is Jantzen Roberts for the Blue Demons. He kicks it over to, that's got to be a Millette. Eli Millette.
It is.
Looks just like his brother. Back over to Roberts. Oh, Roberts tries to drive to the basket.
Well, do we want to throw up the
Since we're talking about guys' names, we'll see who we can make fun of today.
The roster.
All right, number 0, Jarrett Fortner. He plays guard. They also have another 0, Evan Sanders. Number 2, Jantzen Roberts. Number 3, Chris Thomas. Number 7, Jantzen Roberts. Number 10, Eli Millette. Number 11, Jeremiah Blair. 24 is Kaiser Sears. And number 40 is Brian McIntosh. Those are your Bedford Blue Demons. And once again, we do not have a roster for basketball team, so maybe we'll just make up names.
Basketball player.
Yeah.
I still like that.
Jantzen Roberts puts up a shot, and it's good. That gets the Blue Demons up to, or not up to, within 3 points of basketball team.
I see a Powell down there on the back of a jersey, 26, and that's the only name I see.
Yep. These guys are nameless, apparently.
Yes.
Jeremiah Blair, he'll drive to the basket. He'll shoot, won't go in. Rebounded by basketball team. Long pass down the floor. Whoa, he knifes through traffic, shoots and scores.
Yeah, nice drive by that young man.
Oh, yeah.
Back here, a little slow bringing it down the courts. I don't think this one's going to be a high-scoring game. Both teams kind of taking their time, slowing it down a little bit.
Yep. Jantzen Roberts can't get his first shot to go, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back in for 2. And do we have a foul?
I see a 1-on-1.
Maybe a scoreboard adjustment?
Oh, 11. I think he's saying
Okay,
11.
yep.
Yeah, there we go.
They just adjusted it. All right,
Yeah,
so basketball team was short 2 points. They have rectified that, and it is 11-6.
Rectify the situation.
Yep. Basketball team passing it around. This is Powell, apparently the only one who has a name.
You're lucky.
Yep. Oh, goodness. Powell takes a shot to the face. Nothing called. Here come the Blue Demons.
Oh,
This is Dawson Roberts. Shoots and scores. 11-8. Basketball team in the lead. Powell brings it up the floor. Shoots. No.
Oh.
Defensive rebound there. I think that's Dawson Roberts. And yes, it is.
Hey, you got a couple guys on the basketball team that's got some jumping ability.
Yeah. Chris McIntosh over to a teammate. Hits a 3. And as soon as he runs by, oh, of course, you're going to turn around right when you come past me.
So you can't see
What his name was. I think it was Jantzen Roberts, number 2. McIntosh with the rebound. And we're all tied up 11-11 as we approach the 15-minute mark in the first half. Brian McIntosh over to Eli Millette. Oh, Eli's shot won't go. Rebounded by basketball team. This is the second time we've seen the Bedford Blue Demons. And I believe we saw them win, didn't we, Jim?
I think we did. That was a couple weeks. Was it a couple weeks ago?
Possibly.
Slept since then.
That was against the Showtime Lakers. So
was it? Okay.
This is our second viewing of the Blue Demons. And of course, as we said earlier, it's our first viewing of basketball team. Both teams, I believe, without. Oh, nice pass down there.
Oh.
Jantzen Roberts gets fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Not going to let him get an easy one.
Both teams, I believe, are among the top 10 in the Gold Cup. So they will likely be playing, both of them will be playing in the gold bracket. And maybe this is a playoff preview.
Very well could be. Yeah, I think basketball team, did we figure out what their record was?
We didn't.
Okay, I'll put you on the spot.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
Yeah.
Jerk.
It's probably, I know they've won at least one, and I know they've lost no more than 10.
It's a good guess. This is a 10-game season.
4th week, yeah.
Eli Millette fires up a 3. Won't go. Rebounded by basketball team.
How about you? How about people just do your own damn research? You're looking at me for. If you want to know, go to the website.
That's right. IBL ProAm.wordpress.com, in case you were
see?
wondering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give them the business. We showed them, Jim.
Why I oughta.
Dawson Roberts puts up a 3-pointer.
Ooh,
I
that was a
believe that was
block.
blocked. Here comes basketball team. Alley-oop. No. Brian McIntosh says, not on my
Nice
watch.
D by 40. McIntosh. Nice defense. He saw that coming a mile away.
Yep.
Or 20 feet at least.
Well, yeah. That's almost a mile.
Yeah. It just doesn't sound as good.
No. Ball goes out of bounds over to basketball team. Blue Demons up 12-11.
Got a timeout on the court.
Oh, we do have a timeout. Looky there. Jim and I are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. And we're back. Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana. Basketball team bringing the ball up the floor, trailing 12-11, and I don't think there's any way they can come back from that. They only have 13 minutes left in the first half and another 20 minutes in the second half. Oh, wait, they took the lead on that shot. Oh, well, they did erase the deficit. My bad.
What do you do?
Dawson Roberts gets tied
defense.
up. That'll be a jump ball. Nice play there by basketball team. And which way does the possession arrow go? Of course, everybody's pointing in their own direction.
It's going to...
It's going to Bedford Blue Demons.
Blue Demons, not the Blue Devils.
This is Jantzen Roberts. Jantzen fires up a three-pointer, buries it.
Nice.
So Blue Demons back out in front, 15-14. We got ourselves a game here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, last game was pretty good up until the last few minutes.
Yeah. Oh, nice three-pointer there by basketball team. So they're just trading blows here. Jantzen Roberts brings it up the floor. I think that's Jantzen. No, darn it, that's Jantzen. Shoots and gets blocked. It was Dawson Roberts. I don't know how I got those two confused. Who threw it over to Jantzen, and Janssen's shot was no good. Three-point shot by Dawson Roberts, up and good.
Ooh.
Here's Powell with it for basketball team, or at least he's wearing Powell's jersey.
Yeah, I don't know of a jersey named Powell that would be anybody else's.
Yeah, you never know.
No, true.
Maybe that guy's last name is actually Ferguson, but Ferguson didn't fit on a jersey, so he just settled for Powell. I don't know.
Could have been John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
That's true. No, he plays for BBB. God, where's number one? I thought we talked about that
would
last
be,
game.
Yeah, and that would be a little bit too much to put on a jersey.
Right. Yep. So as we hit the 11-minute mark left in the first half, Blue Demons up by 4. That three-pointer won't go. Rebounded by basketball team. Oh, stolen by Eli Millette. He hands it over to, I think that's Jeremiah Blair. Yes, it is. Kicks it over to one of the Robertses. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Blair. Blair's put back up
Blair.
and good.
Yeah. You know, with both teams wearing black, I would. There should be a lot of turnovers in this game.
Yep.
One would think.
That'll be our next rule change that we demand of Scotty Millette, who runs the IBL ProAm. Last week, we suggested that he tape off about a quarter of the court because we can't see it very well. And so just make him play on the 3/4 of the court that we can see. And so now we're going to change it. Another rule change to propose to Scotty is no uniforms of the same color or something close to the same color.
And I'm still wanting them to carry a placard with their name on it so we can see who they are.
Yeah. Huge font, preferably neon.
He didn't think that was a great idea.
No, I see he did not implement our ideas from last time.
Nope.
Come on, Scotty. Whistle on the floor. Blue Demons with the ball. Eli Millette throws it up. No good. Rebounded by basketball team. Basketball team down by 4, 23-19. Now they're just down by 1, 23-22 after that three-pointer.
Yeah, this is going to be a tight game
all
the way through.
Brian McIntosh brings it up the floor. Oh, he slams on the brakes, fires up a three, won't go. Rebounded by basketball team. Oh, pass is picked off, knocked down by Jantzen Roberts, collected by Brian McIntosh. Oh, and now the basketball team steals it right back.
Yeah, I don't know how you can do a no-look pass when everybody's uniforms are dark like that.
Yeah. Oh, nice three-pointer there for basketball team. So, basketball team out in front, 25-23. And Dawson Roberts brings the ball up the floor. He shoots, won't go. McIntosh trying to get the rebound, but just a little bit out of his reach. And Dawson pulls it back in.
He go.
Throws it over to McIntosh.
Yeah, McIntosh, way to clean up the second chance point and be in the right place at the right time.
Powell gets smacked in the head. The referee says, okay, that is a foul.
A foul for Powell.
Yep. Foul is called on the floor, so basketball team will inbound.
Oh, Millette. Got a hand on it. Try this again.
Yep. Comes the inbound pass. This time they keep it far away from Eli Millette because they've discovered he's kind of a jerk when it comes to knocking down their passes. And they say we're not putting up with that anymore. 25-25. We're under 8 minutes left in the first half. Oh, Brian McIntosh breaks free, in for the layup.
Yeah, good move by McIntosh.
Powell brings it up the floor for basketball team. Guarded by McIntosh. Brian's having a good game so far. Stolen. That's Jantzen Roberts, and he hits it. Jump shot there for 2. Blue Demons up by 4. That whistle was on the court next to us, not our court. Powell with it, throws it over to a teammate. Oh, somebody got a hand on that ball, but basketball team retains possession. And
nice lay-in by 24.
Fella goes driving in, shoots and scores. 29-27. This is a good one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
These guys are playing like this game means something to them. Well, because it does. When it comes to playoff seeding.
Playing like a real basketball team.
Right? Yeah. Shot is up and good by number 91 wearing orange.
Yeah. Which of these things is not like the other?
Yeah, I got nothing. We won't lose track of him, though, even though we don't know what his name is. Brian McIntosh brings it up the floor, throws it over to Orange Guy. Orange Guy, nope, misses the rim. Rebounded by basketball team. Here comes the basketball team. Scotty Millette is probably watching the broadcast while he's officiating because Dakota Thompson, he says, is the fella in the orange shirt.
Dakota Thompson, okay.
Yep.
He must have heard you from up here.
I think so.
Yeah. Little does Scotty know that we don't know any of the other guys' names either.
Right, yeah.
Dakota, what was the last name?
Thompson, I believe is what he said.
Okay.
Jeremiah Blair's shot won't go. Rebounded by basketball team. Basketball team setting up a play here. 24 with it. He's guarded by one of the Roberts boys. I saw the top of his head, but Jantzen. And Janssen's called for the foul.
Have not heard that whistle much in this game just yet. Looks like we've got 3 fouls on basketball team and 2 fouls on the Blue Demons. So they're letting them play.
Yep. Thompson over to Dawson Roberts.
That was a nice play.
Dawson with a nice layup.
That was a good give and go.
34-27, Bedford Blue Demons in the lead over basketball team. Powell with it, guarded by Dawson Roberts. Shoots over Eli Millette and scores.
Drains it.
Cut the deficit to 5 points. And here comes Brian McIntosh for the Bedford Blue Demons. Dawson Roberts hits a 3. Nothing but net.
Nice shot, Dawson.
8-point lead for Bedford Blue Demons. This basketball team brings the ball up the floor. They got a trap going.
Whoop. Yep.
There's a whistle.
They're right in my blind spot.
Yep. And Dawson Roberts called for the foul, a push. Foul was called on the floor, so basketball team will hang on to it. This is Powell, guarded by Thompson. Nope. No! Powell drives to the basket, shoots and scores. They are going to count the basket and let Powell go to the line to shoot the and one. Powell's shot is up. No good. Too hard. Off the back of the rim. and into the hands of Jantzen Roberts.
Yeah, I think I jinxed everybody earlier when I said they don't miss many free throws.
Yeah, I think so.
We've seen 4 or 5 free throws since then that have not gone in.
Right. Fast break there by basketball team. Layup is up and good. Here comes Jeremiah Blair. Kicks it over to Eli Millette. Eli's three-point attempt a little bit short. Rebounded by basketball team. Powell with it now for basketball team. He fires up a three. No good. Rebounded by a teammate. And then intercepted by Brian McIntosh, who is, then throws it right to Powell. I was about to compliment Brian on his defense, but then maybe I should have waited. Shot is up. No good by Dakota Thompson.
I don't think did he hit the rim on that one?
I don't know.
It's kind of hard to miss the rim on a layup.
Yeah. So Brian McIntosh plays lousy defense. He's the worst. Yeah, see, he hasn't turned the ball over. It works.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh. Timeout on the floor. Bedford Blue Demons call it. And Jim and I are going to take a break, and we'll be back. Welcome back to Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana, as we come out of the break. Bedford Blue Demons in the blue and black uniforms up on basketball team, 37-31. This is Brian McIntosh for the Blue Demons. He throws it into Dakota Thompson. Over to Eli Millette. Underneath to McIntosh. McIntosh shoots and scores.
Nice play, fellas. Get it down low. Get some cheap points.
Just before the break, I was telling everybody what a terrible defender Brian McIntosh is, because the last time when I tried to compliment him, he threw it away before I could even get through my sentence. So I tried the reverse psychology, and it worked.
Double reverse psychology.
That's right.
Double reverse secret psychology.
Yes. That is Jeremiah Blair putting it in for 2 and extending the Blue Demons lead to 10. Powell brings the ball up the floor for basketball team.
Yeah, I would assume basketball team is favored in this game, but Blue Demons are hanging tough. Yeah, I guess they're both kind of in the middle of the pack.
Yep. See, and I was just thinking that was a nice rebound by Brian McIntosh, and he throws the ball away.
Well, yeah. Well, he still had a good rebound.
No, it wasn't. It was the worst rebound ever.
What he did after the rebound that was the problem.
Oh, it's Jantzen Roberts with the ball. Never mind.
Okay,
so I can say what
McIntosh
I want about
Jantzen
Roberts. Yeah. Dakota Thompson with it. He throws it over to Jeremiah Blair. Jeremiah fires up a 3, and Brian McIntosh with a terrible rebound. Yeah, that was just the worst ever. Jantzen Roberts fires up. Oh, yeah, there's another bad rebound. Ugh. And, well, shoot, it doesn't work for his shooting.
Nope.
All right, I give up. That was a block by Brian McIntosh.
Getting his name called quite a bit in this game.
Yeah. This time I offered no opinion on whether or not it was a nice block, so we'll see what happens.
Just a block.
Yes. Powell drives to the basket. He gets banged around.
Ooh.
Teammate finishes it off. Whistle on the floor.
Basketball player number 24 with the little jam there.
I believe he will go to the line. Foul is called against Brian McIntosh.
He's just everybody else just sit down. just have him play until halftime. Next minute 10, Brian McIntosh. Who was that, Brian McIntosh?
Okay, so complimenting him is no good. Saying bad things about him is no good, and offering no opinion is no good.
And Brian McIntosh makes a little room underneath for himself.
Yep. Loses the handle in the midst of a 3-on-1, and ball goes over to basketball team. Gets knocked out of the player's hand by Dakota Thompson. Comes basketball team, 42, firing it up from three-point range. Nothing but net.
Thanks, that. We're back to within 2.
Yeah. Long shot up there, no good by Eli Millette.
30 seconds left in the half.
Basketball team is going to try to take the lead. No. Some guy I've never heard of gets the rebound. Let me look it up. Brian McIntosh.
Yeah.
And so here he comes. He throws it over to Jeremiah Blair.
You hadn't said his name in 10 seconds.
Right, I almost
forgot he was on the floor.
Dawson Roberts with it. He's getting trapped. Throws it over to Thompson. That is a kicked ball.
Second and a half left. Let's see if we can capitalize on that, what seems like an eternity.
Yep. Thompson's going to have to shoot. He gets it out of his hand, but not in the hoop. And we will go to halftime with the Bedford Blue Demons hanging on to a 41-39 lead over basketball team. And Jim and I are going to take a quick break and be back in a few. And we're back in Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana, coming out of halftime in the game between the Bedford Blue Demons and basketball team. Bedford Blue Demons wearing the blue and black uniforms, while basketball team is wearing solid black shirts. All right, looks like basketball team will be inbounding, and they do just that, and we're underway. Powell with it for basketball team. He's the only member of basketball team whose name we know because it's on the back of his shirt. That made it pretty easy mystery to solve. And Powell gets knocked down. Jantzen Roberts says, "No, I didn't do that. I didn't do anything. Come on, Blue." And no, Scotty won't have it. And so Powell will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, these guys haven't learned yet that you can walk up to the official and plead your case, and they will change their mind.
Right, yeah, because we've
what I've
seen
heard.
that never.
Yeah.
Powell's first free throw up and good. Closes the gap to a 1-point deficit for basketball team. Let's see if he can tie this thing up. Powell's shot is up. No, off the front of the rim. Rebounded by, I'm going to get it right this time, Jantzen Roberts. These Roberts boys confuse me, even though one has a mustache and the other one doesn't. But I'm easily confused.
Oh, okay.
Jeremiah Blair at the top of the key kicks it over to Jantzen Roberts. Throws it over to some guy. McIntosh throws it over to Eli Millette. Back over to Dawson. Dawson closely guarded by 42 for basketball team. Shoots over him but can't get it to fall. And it's rebounded by basketball team. They bring it down the floor.
Yeah, let your teammates get there.
He decides to wait for the cavalry. Fire up a three-pointer. That was Powell. Up, no good. Rebounded by Blue Demons. I believe that was Jeremiah Blair who got the rebound. And Jantzen Roberts brings it up the floor. He fires up a 3. Oh, my goodness. How did that happen?
I know he didn't call bank shot on that.
I was about to say it was terribly short, but that goes to show how bad my depth perception is, because it was right on target, off the glass and in for 3.
Yep, there is no way he called bank shot on that.
Three-pointer won't go, but number 24 is there for the offensive board. And a 2-point conversion. And I'm not sure why we're all staring at the scoreboard. There's some question as to the validity of the score?
No, I think they're just tired. How much time we got left? Been a long day, fellas.
Yep. Eli Millette with it. He fires up a 3. Oh, not going to go. Rebounded by basketball team. Here comes Powell. Kicks it over to a teammate.
Yeah, he had his foot on the line.
And
saw that from here.
Referee says, "You are out of bounds, sir."
Oh, right. See if
Blair fires up a 3. No, won't go. Rebounded by basketball team.
Yeah, I think the basketball team really wants to run up and down the court.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Blue Demons really want to slow them down a little bit.
Yep.
Because they don't appear as though they're built for running up and down.
No.
A lot of speed. They look like a more methodical setup, play some offense.
Pass is intercepted, goes back to basketball team. This is Powell.
I'm not sure what that was. Wasn't real pretty, but it was effective.
He ran into one of the Roberts boys, Dawson, and things didn't go well.
Yeah, we got a tight game here.
Yep, 44-44. Powell brings the ball up the floor for basketball team. He kicks it over to 42. 42 with a head fake, kicks it over to a teammate. Three-pointer up, no good. And it's rebounded by Jantzen Roberts.
Yeah, guys, getting tired. We got a lot of walking
going
on at the second half of this game.
Three-pointer by Dawson, up and good.
Nice shot, Dawson.
So he breaks the tie, puts the Blue Demons up by 3. And here comes the basketball team. Powell with it. Oh, blocked there
that was
by
a block.
Brian McIntosh. McIntosh brings the ball up the floor. He cuts through the defense and lays it up and in. Nice play there by Brian McIntosh.
He wasn't messing around.
No. 24 for basketball team, brings it up the floor. Nice screen there by 42. Pass down low to 42, and McIntosh knocks it down again. McIntosh looking for some help, decides, you know what, I got this, except can't get the shot to go.
Yeah, we're going to be changing the name of this team to the Blue McIntoshes.
That's right. And Thompson, I think, got a piece of the shooter.
We got a two-shot foul.
Yep. 15:31 left in the game. Bedford Blue Demons 49, basketball team 44. Number 24 at the line. He shoots and makes it. 49-45 now. Basketball team within 4.
One shot.
It's up. It's good.
Nice smooth stroke, young man.
49-46. 15 and a half to go. Dawson Roberts bringing it up the floor. Flanked by Jeremy Blair. Throws it to Dakota Thompson, I think.
I was going to say, Dakota, 50 Shades of Basketball here.
It just goes with today's themes.
Yeah.
Of bricking everybody's names.
Yeah. I thought that was a little. Sounded different. 50 Shades of Basketball.
Three-pointer up and good for basketball team. And that gets them to within 3. Jantzen Roberts brings it up the floor.
Waving everybody down. Getting a little space.
Kicks it over to Dawson Roberts. Dawson's three-pointer up. Wide left. Rebounded by basketball team. 24 knifes through traffic. Kicks it over to 42. Over to somebody. And that somebody shoots and scores.
Basketball player.
Yes. That's about as generic as you can get. A blank black shirt and blank white shorts on a team called basketball team.
I guess so.
It's like those old generic beer, where it's just a white can with
red
black
label,
letters.
Black label.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black letters and beer.
Beer. Yeah, it's like the Sam's Club brand.
Yeah. I'm sure it was delicious.
Oh, it's like the scrapings from the off the bottom of the keg from yeah. It's all the backwash after a Friday night. Oh, lovely. How did we get here?
I don't know.
And where are my pants?
Yeah, there's a lot of times today I've wondered how we've gotten somewhere.
All right, the McIntoshes with the 3-point lead.
This is Powell with basketball team. He shoots, he scores. And that'll make it 54-53. Blue Demons hanging on to a lead, and they want a timeout to talk about it. So I'm going to try to get the sillies out, and we'll be back. And we are back at Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana. And let's see, Bedford Blue Demons called timeout. They have a 1-point lead with 13-14 left to play. They inbound the ball. And it is Dawson Roberts with it. He throws it over to Brian McIntosh.
It's the Brian McIntosh show.
Yep. Shot is up, no good. Oh. Shot is up and good this time. I thought I heard arm against face, but
he
nothing's
is not
called.
Playing around.
No.
getting his own rebounds and getting everybody else's rebounds.
Yep, nice three-pointer there by number 24 for basketball team. That ties it all up, 56-56.
Yeah, that's going to come down to the last possession, the way it's looking.
McIntosh banks one off the glass, scores his 70th point of the contest, even though it's only 58-56.
Yeah, it's 17th.
Ball goes out of bounds. Brian McIntosh called for a foul. I think he just likes us saying his name.
Probably, yeah, glory hog.
Right?
No, he's a tough player. He's getting in there. You know, he's not oversized. He's just a fighter. He gets in there, gets a rebound,
Yeah.
puts it back up, and you know, all the rest of the guys are playing good too. It's just he's in the right spot at the right time.
Mm-hmm. First free throw won't go, but the second one does, and that brings basketball team to within one of the Bedford Blue Demons. Both of these teams fighting for playoff positioning. We are fairly certain they will both be playing in the gold bracket. But, nice block there by 42 of basketball team.
Basketball player 42.
But any time that we rely on memory, things usually go terribly badly.
Yeah, they go south real quick.
And so, yeah. But pretty sure both of these are among the top 10 in the IBL ProAm Gold Cup season, which ends today, the regular season that is, and then the playoffs begin next week. Powell fires up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by, guess who? Brian McIntosh.
Brian McIntosh. Yeah, I think with the way this game is going, and there's, who was that for two?
I think it was Brian McIntosh.
Okay.
Eli Millette with a steal. And
Going to take a three.
no, it won't go. Eli looks
Could
up
not
like, come
get
on.
the roll. Yeah, he thought about waiting for his teammates to get there, but they were already down at the other end and said, nah, just shoot it.
Yeah. Oh, blocked
Holy
there
cow.
by Brian McIntosh. And Dakota Thompson gets called for the foul. He holds up his hand and says, yep, I'm the guilty party. And, okay, we got it. There you go.
Looking like Halloween out there with that.
That's right.
All the orange and black.
Say what you want about Dakota. He owns up to his mistakes. Powell shoots. Powell scores. That'll make it 60-58.
Yeah, neither team making a whole lot of mistakes. We're just missing some shots. There's a few turnovers here and there, but
Yep.
both teams are skilled ball handlers.
Basketball team closes to within one, 60-59. Under 11 minutes left in the contest. Dawson Roberts with it, fires up a three, nails the three. And that opens up the lead to 4 points for the Blue Demons.
No coming back from that.
Nope. Basketball team might as well just pack up, get in the car, and go home.
Oh.
Eli Millette playing some suffocating defense over there. Ball goes out of bounds and will go over to basketball team.
They're going to call that out of bounds off of Eli Millette. Yeah, it goes to basketball team.
Now it goes to Blue Demons. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by basketball team. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Dawson Roberts. Over to McIntosh.
Yeah, you got a guy open on this other side.
His shot won't go. Gets his own rebound. He's just filling up the stat sheets today.
Yeah.
Jantzen Roberts shoots and scores.
There we go.
He said, all right, that's enough offensive boards for you, Brian. Somebody else wants to play. 24 fires up a three. It's got too much on it. Reeled in by Dakota Thompson. Throws it over to, that is Dawson Roberts. Another three-pointer. No, this one won't go. Rebounded by Powell. Powell brings it up the floor, over to a teammate. Tight defense there by Dakota.
He could have picked up a foul on that one.
Powell fires up a 3 and buries it.
Keeping it close.
Yep, 65-62. So Bedford had a little bit of breathing room there, but basketball team says, hey, we're not done yet. Dakota Thompson with it. Throws it over to Jeremiah Blair. Blair over to, that is Jantzen Roberts. He fires up a 2. Wanted a foul, didn't get a foul. And now basketball team puts up a 3. It won't go.
Way short.
That's rebounded by Jantzen Roberts.
Yeah, this time of the day, everybody's got tired legs.
Yep.
And some of those threes are just coming up short.
Jeremiah Blair scores 2 for the Blue Demons. Another three-pointer by basketball team is good. 67-65. We've got a 2-point ball game here. Just over 8 minutes left, and it is a running clock until the final 2 minutes of the game. Brian McIntosh with it. Because, of course, why not? Now Jantzen Roberts over to Dakota Thompson. Dakota fires up a 3. Too much on it. Jeremiah Blair with the rebound. Over to McIntosh, over to somebody in the corner. I can't see. That was probably Jantzen Roberts.
That was Jantzen Roberts.
By process of elimination. And basketball team shoots. Oh, with the opportunity to tie it up. Can't get it done. Rebounded by McIntosh. Brian in some trouble, but he works his way out of it. Jantzen Roberts tries to get the putback. Can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite get that reverse. He was looking for some space there.
Alley-oop goes wrong.
A little too much passing around.
But the basketball team hangs on to it.
And they come up empty on that trip.
Three-pointer's no good.
Yeah, they're going to have to just get a couple twos. I mean, this has stayed close the whole game.
Oh, yeah. Under 7 minutes, 67-65, Bedford Blue Demons in the lead over basketball team. Dawson Roberts, he's going to take it. Nope, he's going to kick it to
McIntosh.
Oh, yeah, McIntosh. Brian, is that his name?
No, I think so.
And basketball team brings it the other way. Once again, with the opportunity to either tie or take the lead. And Powell and Jantzen Roberts crash into each other, but they both pop back up.
Heard skin on skin on that one. That was a pretty good pop. Calling that a charge. Yeah, did he dip his shoulder? Hadn't seen, I think that's the first charge I've seen in this tournament.
Janssen's counting all of his teeth. He says, I think most of them are there. I want to say he either took a shoulder or a skull to the mouth.
Whatever it was, it hurt.
Yep. Three-point attempt by Dakota. Up and good. Nothing but net from the big man. 70-55. Blue Demons in the lead. Powell brings it up the floor for basketball team. He shoots. Nope, won't go. Rebounded. Did he just get hit in the mouth again? Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's kind of painful.
Oh, my goodness. Jantzen Roberts has had a couple of rough possessions there, being on the receiving end of 2 shots to the mouth.
Yeah, and if they're one on top of each other right in the same spot, man, that stings.
Ball goes out of bounds, stays with basketball team. This is Powell. Oh, my goodness.
Again.
He gets clotheslined by Dakota. And he's dropped for a 3-yard loss on the – oh, no, wait, wrong sport.
Yeah, it was a second end zone.
Yep. And Powell says, okay, I think my spine still works. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 with basketball team trailing 70-65.
Yeah, last couple possessions have been kind of rough on basketball team.
Yeah.
They might end up missing a tooth or two by the end of the game. We don't want that to happen.
No. Well, Jantzen Roberts of the Blue Devils, or Blue Demons, darn it, took both of those shots to the mouth. But, yeah, it's going both ways. Second free throw goes, 70-66. Jeremiah Blair brings the ball up the floor for the Bedford Blue Demons. Dakota assesses his options, throws it underneath to McIntosh. McIntosh all by himself.
Play. Yeah, that was a nice play. Good read by Thompson.
You can't stop Brian McIntosh. You can only hope to contain him. Powell with it for basketball team. Over to 24. Oh. And my goodness, yeah. 24 takes a shot to the mouth. He seems to be basically okay, but he will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, what's with everybody hit in the mouth all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Oh.
His first shot is up and good. 72-67. Basketball team draws within 5 with just under 5 minutes left to play. Second shot up, second shot good.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the wire.
Yep.
And I don't know how big an impact on the seedings it's going to be, but you know, either way, you're going to have to beat the other teams to win the tournament anyway. So.
Yep.
That was on Powell.
Powell was called for the infraction. Foul is called on the floor, so it will stay with the Bedford Blue Demons.
Mr. McIntosh takes it to the hoop with a strong drive for 2.
Nice spin move there before he drains it. 74-68, Blue Demons in the lead. Powell with it. Powell shoots. No, a little bit short. Rebounded by Brian McIntosh.
Yep, legs are a little tired at this point. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening when you got a lot of shots falling short.
Jeremiah Blair feeds McIntosh. McIntosh is going to drive to the basket, and he's going to draw the foul on the way up. And he's going to go to the line. So, Jim, unofficially in our invisible stat book, Brian McIntosh now has 357 points in this game.
And about 70 million rebounds.
Yes.
70 team. A billion and quazillion. No, it's been the Brian McIntosh show.
Yeah, except for on those free throws.
Yeah.
Neither one will go for him. Here comes basketball team. That was skin on skin. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with basketball team. Inbound pass. This is Powell with it.
Okay,
Ball gets loose, but it's reeled in by 24, I believe. Yep, 24. Underneath the 42. 42 shoots and scores.
Now this is what you do when you're down just a little bit. You don't just waste your trip with jacking up a 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're getting a 2 here, try to get a steal, get a 2 in the next possession, and you've got a tie game in 45 seconds.
Yep. Jantzen Roberts with it for the Blue Demons. Over to Dakota. Dakota underneath to basketball team.
Yeah, there's your defense.
That didn't work well.
Is he going to take it in?
Passing around. 3-point shot is up. No. Rebounded by Dakota.
I wish he would have taken a 2 there.
Yep. Jantzen Roberts. Dakota Thompson. Jantzen Roberts. Jantzen shoots. Jantzen scores.
There you go. Yeah, 2s will get you a lot farther. 3s are not always trustworthy.
24 runs through traffic, then kicks it out to a teammate who fires up a 3-pointer, and it will not go. That was Powell with the short 3-point attempt.
Jeremiah Blair brings it down. He's going to take it himself.
And he's going to score.
And probably should have picked up the N1 on that one.
Brian McIntosh knocks it out of the air, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, the Blue Demons, I believe this is the largest lead they've had, possibly?
I believe so. This has been a very close game. Blue Demons out in front by 8. Basketball team.
There you go.
There we go.
Yep.
Powell shoots and scores 2.
And they're going to take a timeout.
Yep, so will we. We'll be back in a few. We are back in Crossroads Community Church, Bedford, Indiana. Coming out of the timeout, Bedford Blue Demons 78, basketball team 72. And it will be Blue Demons ball. Inbound pass to Brian McIntosh, and he shoots and scores. 80-72. Jeremiah Blair knocks the ball free, but basketball team reels it in.
Yeah. Now we're down to shooting threes. And, you know, you're in, kind of dire straits when you have to resort to the threes at this point.
Yep. Jantzen Roberts scores 2 for the Blue Demons, and their lead is up to 10 now.
Blue Demons just need to keep their composure and hit some deuces and get out of here with a win.
24 to the basket, lays it up and in. Nice finger roll there. And Blue Demons inbound.
In no hurry to get the ball out of there.
Nope. 1 minute and counting left to play. And ball is knocked. It's stolen by basketball team. Comes 24 to the basket. Up and in.
I like the strategy there. Just
Dakota Thompson up and in.
Yeah, gotta watch the long outlet passes.
84-76, Blue Demons in the lead. Powell with a 3 off target, rebounded by Brian McIntosh. Throws it down to Dakota. And everybody's looking at the scoreboard.
That's
I think
a concession.
Basketball team has said we've had enough.
Little too late.
And your final score, Bedford Blue Demons 84, basketball team 76. That'll do it for me and Jim today. We appreciate you watching Minotaur Streaming. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And so when we're down here in 2 weeks for the Gold Bracket Playoffs, you will not miss any of the action. As always, it's been a pleasure, Jim, and let's break it down and head home. Happy birthday,
Sounds like
Gabby.
a plan. Yep, happy birthday, Gabs.
Yeah.